Alright, what's up, YouTube? Well, today you can see got some stuff in the mail, and this is the Govee permanent outdoor lights. Now, I did get these on sale on this last Prime Day or whatever it was. They do have some version 2s that are coming out, I believe, in a couple of days. But after reading all the stuff, and I think these suit me just fine. So I actually bought the 150-foot kit, a 100-foot kit, and a 50-foot kit. So we're going to see exactly what I end up needing, and if I don't use the other ones, I'll just send them back, or I may just put them in the backyard somewhere. These are going to go in the front, of course. The wife always wants some Christmas lights and all that kind of stuff, so we're going to put these together and or put these up. So we're going to get started. It's not going to be a fast process, because what I'm going to do today, what I'm going to start is I went and bought this. These are like 1x2s or something close to it, but they're 10 foot long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put two of these together end to end and just rig something up, and then I'm gonna mount the lights onto this, at least like one section. And then tonight what I'm gonna do is I'm going to position the lights different ways, and so my wife can see it, and then so she can make a judgment, like, okay, does she want it underneath, does she want it lower, like just however. I figured this will be the best way, just to temporarily put some, like, one of the strips on there, and so you can get a feel on the house, because you go underneath the eave. So maybe I want it under here, maybe I want it closer, maybe I want it on the inside, whatever, I don't know. But this is going to be, I figured, a easy way to mount these on here and to be able to move it around and adjust things and see exactly where you want to go. So then when you go to install them, you're ready to go. And I even thought maybe I'll just get a bunch of these and install everything on these and mount these to the house. So I don't know. We'll see though. But anyways, this is just the beginning. I'm going to put a couple of these together to make a test strip. I'm going to wait till this evening and fire it up, and we'll get some, we'll test it out. And hopefully I'll probably record that too. We'll see. Alright, everybody, so I got it mounted, and as you can see, I just mounted it temporarily with these little clips right here. So I didn't mess with the tape or anything. But you see, so they're all on. This is just one strand right here, and I got it all the way to here, ready to be plugged in. And so let's go see what I did out here. So out here, I just have the temporary power source. I obviously have to wait till it gets dark, and I need to wait for my wife to get home. But it's all ready to go, so then she could check it out and see exactly how she wants it. But I have the power right here. This is one of the extensions. I have the whatever, the little controller right here to turn it on and off. This is the extension, so it's just going to, I'll just plug it into the bottom, and then I can reach over here, and then I'm gonna have my son probably get on the roof up there and hold it up, and then so we can maneuver it back and forth, and we'll see. Like I see, we want it, flat, or we want it sideways, or whatever. Hopefully this is my plan. Hopefully it's gonna work. It is a little flimsy, but I think it'll give us a good enough perspective. Like, I'll be over here on the ladder, have my son over there, and I'll have my wife step back and see what she likes. But all right, we'll wait for tonight. All right, so just to start off, I did some measuring. I went up to the first peak where I'm going to be plugging it in, and I measured, because I want one of these to be on the peak, like right in the middle, and it was actually 26 inches. So I mean, when I get up there, I guess I can explain a little bit better. If I can be able to take video, we'll see. But so it was 26 inches, but this is way too far. So this is going to have to be on the peak, and then the one on the end is going to be at the end, and then go to the next extension. So I'm pretty sure I just want one of these at the peak, and that's why I'm doing it. And hopefully this is going to be enough one strand to do the first layer. We'll see. But matter of fact, let me go over there. Okay, so I'm a one-man show right now because my son had to leave. But so I'm starting off, and I'm sure this is probably the worst part. So it's going to be plugging in over here. So I measured this right here, and that is 15 feet long. And then that one little spot up there was 26 inches. So I'm going to put the second one from the end right at the peak, and then one more, and then start my first extension down to here. So, and then I'm going to measure. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to measure because I want another one at the peak, and then of course I got two more peaks over there. So it's not going to be just, you know, wrap them and then stick them or whatever. And so hopefully it turns out good. I guess we're going to wait and see. But I'm a one-man show, so I'll video as much as I can. Hopefully I can video some more, but we'll see. Alright, so like I said, I'm a one-man show, so recording is kind of like not really possible. But so I got this side done here. I don't really like the way that turns out. I might go to the light. Let me see if this, but you can see that I have this little connector. I don't really like it right there. I might go closer to the light and then swoop it underneath the eave. And then as you can see up there at the top, I got it at the peak. It's kind of hard to see, but I got another one at the peak right there. And then try to hide the wiring. It's kind of a pain, but I may go back up there and clean it up a little bit. And I came all the way around here. Now over here I kind of have a dilemma because I don't know, because it ends right there. Let's see. So this strand ends right where that connector is. Let's see if you guys can see that. But so I don't know. Right now I have another strand connected, but I'm not sure. Let's go up the ladder right here. So I'm not sure if I want to continue this down and then, I don't know, maybe tuck the lights under or come down right here and then continue, because it would come down and then it would continue right around here. So that's why I haven't decided. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right here for now. I'm going to wait for it to get a little dark, and then I'm going to go and run it all the way, see what it looks like. I'm going to run it like right here, see what it looks like. I don't know. I knew this was going to be kind of a dilemma. I mean, I could just put an extension right here, but it would the last light would be, you know, it would just be this little section. This would be the last light, and then I still have all of that. So I'm not really sure I want to do that. I kind of would like the lights to continue all the way, but of course the mosquito's trying to get me. So anyways, I'm probably gonna stop it right here. Oop, no more. And wait for the dark, because I'm not gonna get all this done in one day. I already knew I wouldn't. So just trying to do it slowly. I'm in no rush, but so far so good. I mean, I don't know, you know, I guess I got to get used to it being right here, because, you know, never had nothing right there, so it just kind of looks weird. But anyways, so I'll pick it up back up when I get this figured out and keep going. All right, well, I finally got the rest of it done, and I know I didn't film any of it, but like I said, I'm kind of a one-man show. I did have my son help me in a couple of little parts when he finally came home, but a couple of things I want to talk about. So I'm not sure if I even mentioned this already, but I'm about to try to edit this video up, but so I made sure that I put a light on every peak, and that's what made it a little more difficult. Oh, there's a lizard right there. Checking out my lights. So, you know, I had to measure to see how long it would be so I could exactly put the puck. So this is one strand, that top one. This right here is another strand. So this whole peak all the way over to there, and then I ran an extension. Okay, and then so I started another one. So that's 3, and that ends right there, and then 4 goes around. So this is 4, and it goes almost to the top, and then going down is 5, and then I have 6, 7 going all the way around. Now this is a 150-foot kit, and so it came with 9. Now silly me, I bought a 150-foot kit, a 100-foot kit, and a 50-foot kit. So you know what I should have did was I should have just measured everything, but you know, it's free returns, whatever, no big deal. So the whole front of my house took, now granted I did have to make an extension because I had an extension over there at that peak. I have one right there, and then I have one going up right here. So it ended up being 3, but I only used 7 segments. So I just turned everything on. It doesn't appear to have any trouble. I think as long as you don't go over a total of I don't know, whatever the footage is, but like the total footage, it says 150 feet, but I'm sure you could probably go a little bit more than that. But they're on right now, and doesn't appear any flickering or anything like that. So I think we're good. So total of 7 segments and 3 extensions. So I know you can get extensions on Amazon. Some of them don't fit perfect. You can make your own, however you want to do it. So the extension is just a little over 12 feet each one. So keep that in mind. I looked up a bunch of documentation. I couldn't find out exactly how long the extensions were, but that's what they were, right around 12 feet. So any other inside, I will say though, if it was me, I would absolutely make sure I put one puck at the very top. I looked at it last night for the little bit that I had done. I finished it up today. I just had that done, so I had all this part done, and it looks perfect with the puck right in the middle of the peak. So obviously that's preference, and it makes the install a lot more difficult because you have to measure everything instead of just starting at one end and just going and then them end up randomly wherever. In order to get it right there, you have to measure, you know, especially when you're coming over here. So I had to measure all of this and get it just right to know which puck to put right there at the top. So anyway, so another couple of things, I'm gonna take some shots at night too when it gets dark, but I do want to talk about, I don't want this video to be like super long, but I kind of want to hopefully get some information in there to help somebody who wants to do this. So originally, as some of you guys have known at the beginning of the video, I made this piece right here, and I did this so I can put it up there and then like turn it, you know, whatever, to kind of see exactly how I wanted to do it. And ultimately, honestly, on the bottom you can see my eave is probably about 10 inches from the wall, and the bottom of the eave, it just looked the best. So it is exposed, which I really didn't want, but it's white. I mean, my facial board's white, so it's not that bad. So I did do this, but another thing that this was very helpful for is when I was doing all my measurements, I have this completely, you know, flat and straight, so it was easy for me to take my final measurements, lining up exactly where the puck needed to go, and you know, it just made it a lot easier. So something to think about. Maybe you might want to do something like this, because it gives me like the exact length, you know, it's all flat. Another thing I did was, in the beginning I just did it all in my head, but this is a little bit of a sketch, and I just went up and I measured like this here, It's 208 inches, 57 inches. So this is how I did my measurements, and I got everything lined up. And this enabled me to basically not waste anything. I didn't have to cut anything. I mean, I used just the segments, and I used 3 extensions, and it worked out pretty good. The only thing, I do have a little bit of overhang on this side, as you can see, coming down the side. That was the last segment, but it's not even that bad. It's like not even halfway right there. So it's basically what you would, I would guess, consider good, because it's right here to the fence. So kind of worked out, right? But anyways, trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to throw in there. I did, okay, so I did end up using some connectors I have. I'm gonna be honest with you, those connectors, those little tabs that they come with, those are pretty garbage. I ended up using some of these. These were a little small, but I did use them. So in the kit, it comes with these little, let me see if I still have it out. It comes, I mean, I guess you could use them, and I did use some of them, but I don't know. But it comes with these, and I'm gonna be honest with you, they're pretty crummy. I did use a few of them though, so I don't know. We'll see how long they last. Might end up having to replace them, but ended up with 2 segments left, and we're done. Let me see, is there anything else? You know, it does come with the extra. I did screw up a couple of spots where I had to use a couple of these, where I had to take it back off because I wasn't thinking. So it's good that they did send some of those. Yeah, that's probably about it. So if you know, if anybody's watching this and has any questions or whatever, and then let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna wait till it gets dark, and then I'm going to take some video of the light show and see how it comes out. Alright, well, it's pretty dark out here. I turned off all my lights, so let's see what happens. Oh, there it is. Let me see. I don't really know what I'm doing with this app already, or at all, but I mean, this is just I guess it's just white. As you can see, looks pretty good. Comes down the side a little bit. I have to say that does look pretty awesome. See, and then up there you can see where the peak is. I just think that looks perfect. I mean, maybe somebody else might think something different, but I love the way that came out. Everything looks uniform. Let's see here. Let's do a scene. I don't know what I'm doing here, but let me see. It's Halloween, so let's try this Halloween one. There you go. Like a scary flicker or something. Let's see. This is another Halloween. Let's try a Christmas one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. What is this? Candlelight? I guess it's just I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what all this stuff is. What is this? This is just bright sports. I mean, there's some pretty crazy stuff on here. What is this? Flow. Anyways, I don't want to take forever, but let's go back to the Halloween. Actually, you know what? No, let's go back to where it's just a regular solid color. All right. So anyways, you know, I don't want to take too much more. but or much more time. But man, I gotta say that does look good. I really love the way it turned out. So this was a 150-foot kit, and I mean, you can see, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks, and then I have some in the center over here, and I only use 7 strands, and 3, I ended up using 3, so I'm gonna have to just keep one of those kits or whatever, because I ended up using one of them out of one of those kits. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some more lights in the back, and I don't even think I'm gonna need any what do you call it, extensions. So I ended up using one of the extensions from one of the other kits. So I mean, I would have needed the 150-foot kit no matter what. Supposedly people say you can't get the extensions. Govee doesn't sell them. I know there is some third-party ones on Amazon, but I didn't try them. I had the kit here, so I just used it. So I use it out of the 100-foot kit I believe I have. So it is what it is. But anyways, that's it. The Govee lights, I just got them connected, and I haven't really messed with it too much, but pretty happy with it so far. Hopefully they last. They look awesome. Anyways, YouTube signing off. Peace.